All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time you're tuning into this video, just make sure that it is good. My name is Game Boy Rob, and today, it turns out, today I guess we're starting again on spoiler season. The new expansion for Legends of Runeterra has been out for a grand total of 5 days, right? Today's Sunday. So if you include today, it's been out for 5 days. And turns out we're getting more new cards coming out, I think, like July 14th, like 10 days from now. There is, if you check in Runeterra in the client, if you come up here to this little book button and you come over to event calendar, it'll tell you what's coming up in the future of Runeterra. And on July 14th, we have an upcoming event with the card art of the Ruination. Now, if any of you guys watching this video are unfamiliar with the larger goings-on of Riot and all the games associated with Riot that take place in the Runeterra universe, there is a big multi-game spanning event that's coming this year that is related to the Ruination. It's related to the new champion that recently came out in League called Viego. Viego is literally the Ruined King of the Shadow Isles. He's like conquering, or going to try to conquer, literally all of Runeterra, and it's going to be a massive event, one of the biggest events that Riot has ever done. And that's looks like starting for Runeterra on July 14th. And guess what? We're getting new cards probably on that day, on July 14th, and the first few of those cards have been revealed today. So without further ado, let's take a look at some of those cards. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the cards that just got revealed today and see what the heck is going on here. Well, there's one. and there's one. All right. So we've got a Shurima. So first off, we got a Shurima card, Thrumming Swarm, 7 mana, 8/4, Overwhelm. And it says, when I'm summoned, create a copy of me in hand if you have leveled a champion this game. Now, this card doesn't look particularly exciting. 7 mana, 8/4. I mean, it has Overwhelm, and that's important. And it creates a copy of itself in hand, but you don't generally in Runeterra, getting lots of cards that cost more than 5 mana is not generally where you want to be. Getting multiple copies of this isn't really gonna help you that much. It might be good in expeditions, but in constructed, you're probably not gonna want this card. It's just a 7 mana 8/4 with Overwhelm that draws you, that creates a copy of itself. It's pretty meh. It's pretty meh. We can keep going. See that art? Ooh, look at that art. So this is not related to the cards that are being revealed, but you can see in the background of this art that this is related to the Ruination, and the Ruination is coming to Shurima, as it is going presumably everywhere across Runeterra, and that's very exciting. And let the hype train begin. Next up, we've got Rimefang Den Mother. This is a 6 mana 5/5. It says in Freljord, right? This is 6 mana 5/5 in Freljord that says, when I'm summoned, summon a Rimefang pack. Grant it +1/+1 for each time you have frostbitten enemies this game. So this is frostbite support, and we'll see what a Rimefang pack is in a minute. So this is a 6 mana 5/5. So it was a 6 mana 5/5 that summons a 1/1 with Overwhelm, but it gets +1/+1 for each time you've frostbitten enemies. So this could potentially be a very, very big Rimefang pack. This could, in the right deck, this could very easily be like a 7/7 or an 8/8, in addition to the 5/5 that you're getting. Now this card, I'm very excited for this. I am very excited for this card. I think this is some serious Ashe support. I think this is a great addition to any deck that's running Trifarian Assessor, because it's two bodies, right? It's two bodies that are both presumably above 5/5. And so then if you play a Trifarian Assessor, you get 2 cards from this one body that you played. That's really good. Ashe Ash decks don't have anything like that. Ash decks don't have any way of playing a card from hand that will create two bodies that can draw from Trifarian, right? It's always 1-1, and they have to keep every card they have alive, right? They can play like Enraged Yetis and Avaros and Hearthguards and all that, and Ash, right? But each of those are 1-1, right? There's one card you play, and if it stays alive when you play Trifarian Ancestor, you get one card back. This gets you two if you can keep them both alive, right? One card out of your hand in exchange for potentially two from Assessor. That's really powerful. That's really strong. And in addition, your opponent has to deal with a 5/5 and something else that's probably bigger and has Overwhelm. So like, this is a really interesting card. I don't know if Ash decks currently actually run enough Frostbites to make this quite worth it. But maybe we'll see a new Ash deck that actually like goes in a little bit harder on the Frostbite package and actually tries to make like a really big Rimefang pack. So I like this card. I'm excited about it. I think it's pretty cool. And then we can take a look. We can take a look at the art. Someone on Reddit pointed out, I've seen all these cards, by the way. This isn't like my first live reaction to them or anything like that. But someone on Reddit pointed out that in this art, the Rimefang wolf or the Broodmother is not corrupted by the Ruination, but she's defending her pups from a boar that is corrupted by the Ruination. So the Ruination is, still present in this card, although the card itself is not what's being ruined, as it were. Which is not the same for this one. Can't say the same for poor old Rex. Riptide Rex just got ruined. We have a new Bilgewater card, Ruined Rex. 5-mana Bilgewater card. It says, play skill, cast Cannon Barrage on randomly target enemies for each card you've drawn this round up to 5 times. Holy crap. I don't know what this says to you guys. I don't know what this card says to you guys out there, but to me, this card says casino support. This card says I would love to be run in a deck with Twisted Fate and Jinx. Cuz I don't know how many of you guys have played Casino, but my god, that deck can draw a ridiculous amount of cards on certain rounds, right? And so like literally this card, if on like round 4 or 5 you play like double pick a card, you'll draw 5 cards the next round, and then you just play Ruined Rex and like probably more or less wipe your opponent's board on round 5 or 6. Of course, that'll involve you probably discarding a lot of cards because all your cards are fleeting. But so maybe you save this until a little later in the game. But wow, this is a cool card. This is a cool card, and finally, Casino is getting a little bit of love for like the first time ever since since Slotbot was printed. This is the first time Casino is getting some love. And we can take a look. We can take a look at this guy's art as well. Pretty cool. And that's it. That's the whole. And it'll just loop itself with Thrumming Storm. That's it. That's the whole reveal. We got 3 cards today. I imagine we will be getting cards for every region once the expansion fully comes out. Not the expansion. I don't even know if I can call this an expansion, right? It's an event. This is an event happening on July 14th with an event pass. I'm not even sure how this is gonna work. If we're getting a new champion, if we're getting like if it's gonna be like the KDA event where you're just unlock cards as you progress through the event. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure how it's gonna work, but I'm hyped. I'm super excited for the Ruination to come to Runeterra. And yeah, that's it. That's the whole thing. Those are the cards. Those are the cards. Those are my first impressions. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. And yeah, and don't go anywhere because I'm planning on releasing another video today with a deck that I was building the other day on stream. So maybe I'll release that maybe I'll release that video tomorrow instead of today. But if this really is the return of the spoiler season and we really are going to be seeing new cards every day, but then I'm gonna have to be busy. Then I'm gonna be a busy boy. But with all that said, all that out of the way, thank you guys for watching. I know this super short video, just 3 cards were revealed. Thank you guys for watching. I stream, if you guys are interested, I stream every day, Monday through Friday, starting at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Come hang out. We have an awesome time. And you'll be seeing more of me, I guess, later this week with all the future reveals and whatnot. There's a lot of stuff to do. There is a lot of stuff to do in Runeterra these days. If last season of Legends of Runeterra was the darkest season, this ironically might be the brightest season, the most fun and excellent season, which is ironic because it's, you know, being heralded by this dark, terrifying event called the Ruination. But we're getting new cards after we just got new cards in the best balanced patch ever. I'm excited. What I'm trying to say here is that I'm excited. I'm very happy. And yeah, I hope you guys are as excited as I am. And I'll see you guys in the next video.